Hello. Good to see you. Oh, more baseball. Getting excited for the real thing, actually getting closer to coming here, so we're almost there. We're almost there. And speaking of almost there, we are almost to Crimson Desert. So this is our in-between. Our side game, if you will. All right. Let me get situated with my wires here. Oh, where did this one come from? All right. Get comfy. I'm getting comfy. Comfy clothes, comfy chair, comfy setup. Just ate some dinner. Time to hit some homers. All right. Let's play the Pirates. Now, what do we want to do? Yes. Need to get our power up. Oh, hold on, buddy. Just hold it there. All right. Gold status. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Oh, come on. Let him finish. We crept back up close to 300. We got down as far as 240s, mid 240s, 245, 248 yesterday. I was getting so uncomfortable.
Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the
we'll see how we do.
Cubs going up against the Pittsburgh.
Started off a little rough, but
kind
of got straightened out towards the end yesterday.
Chris, one guy having a big year.
All of the stream before was just garbage.
Here's some real power at the plate. DrDirtyBeard.
You said it, not me. Let's do this.
If you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
To the right side, Vivas. And that'll do it. Man at first, Max Clark, the next Pirate to hit. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm.
Hit in the air, center field.
Good
Clark
timing.
in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs back to the top of the lineup, C.J. Abrams. The next Pirate to hit. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second.
Got him that time.
Nice little battle of
Well, it wasn't the same dude.
First and second, one out. Digging in, DrDirtyBeard.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of this three-game set. And another ball.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
That one almost got him.
Hitter's got some good
All right.
opposite field power What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game.
All right, come on.
Everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Isaac Paredes now.
0-2.
Swing and a pop-up. He's under it.
No, what are we doing? What are you doing?
And there's 2 down. Tries to get back and save.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. On the run, throw to first.
All right.
To first, and he beats
Safe.
it. Everyone's safe. 2 outs, bases full. Now the left fielder, Ryan Clifford.
0-2. 4-2 us.
Ground ball right side.
For them vertical feeds.
Kirilov steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 midway in inning number 7, and it's time to start. So bases loaded with 1 away. So up now for Chicago, DrDirtyBeard.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
On the ground to the left. Pulls him to third safely as a run scores.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up finally.
In the air, right field. Wilburn makes the play. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 7-2. So 2 on with 2 away. Akil Baddoo, the next Cub to hit. 2 outs.
Got a cool name, but he sucks, man. He sucks.
It's always nice to grab the opener of the series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And this is inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Isaac Paredes on deck for the Cubs. Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. That's ripped, and this one could be
There
extra
we
bases.
go.
Around third. 1 runs in. The relay to third. The tag, and he's out.
You know we're going. We're aggressive.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut
You
it
just got to
down.
say go 3, and we're going 3, man.
Down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. Just
Kind of slid into him too.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead
Happens
of a
often.
fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the third baseman. Runner on the move. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3.
Boss challenge.
Foul.
On the mound,
That was
The
good
Admirals
timing,
were
too.
back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
2 on, 2 outs. The pitch is outside, ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that one is lifted in the air. White sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 1 down. DrDirtyBeard digs in now. 1 for 2. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
2 to 6 them, top of the
6-2
8th.
righty. He features a
The
4-seam
vertical
fastball,
feeds out there.
a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seam.
That was a bad pitch.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy
I would
is
look
someone
stupid
you
swinging
can
at
believe
that,
in
wouldn't
to
I?
find a way to get on base.
1 down, base is empty. And now 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. 2 away now. 2 gone with runners at the corners. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Lonnie White. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Trying to get into scoring.
See our new glove?
Well, despite the loss.
Well, definitely a strong game at the
pretty.
plate, and it's safe to say he made a
Make sure we
difference
take
for
a
him.
look at it.
They didn't get the win, but they'll take performances like this one from him.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error as they left 11 runs.
DrDirtyBeard, the next Cub to hit.
Batting third, the catcher.
What's up, Amanda? A Mother's Day. Let's get a home run for Ma.
Well hit the other way. That
Son
one
of a
going back
bitch.
and out.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way.
Just hitting it
get
right
in.
to these damn fielders, man. Come on.
Runner tags at second.
Hey, what's up, Will?
Not in time. He's safe.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier.
2 on, 1 out. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit.
Ooh.
Base hit. That was
Coming home.
smoked
Yep.
through the infield.
Come on.
Around third.
A bad idea.
Ball comes home and he's dead at the plate. The other way, and that's a base hit.
Gonna go? Gonna go?
They won't test it here.
Hey, what's up,
Bases
Owen?
loaded, no outs.
Hey, Amanda,
He's
we
been
will.
swinging it
We will
really
try.
well lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy.
Yeah, it's
didn't
all
try to
good.
pull
All
the
ages
ball,
are welcome.
Let it get deep.
Especially on
Right to it and then extend
all
it
age
through the swing
appropriate
for the line
content
drive
here.
base
I don't
hit.
know about the next game that we're going to be playing, Crimson
Nobody
Desert. I'm
out.
sure that's 18
Isaac
plus.
Paredes, the next Cub to hit. 0-2 now.
All are welcome. Just keep it
In
cordial.
the air, left field.
Keep it cool, positive. Don't be a dick.
Pulls it in on the run. Throw is offline, and he scores.
And we're all going to get along
It's
just fine.
5-0.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder.
Mexi, honey,
coming
thumbs
over
up back to
staying
you.
closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 on, 1 out, and they're all loaded up.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Ryan Clifford, the next Cub to hit. Here's your 1. Ground ball could be 2. Good feed, that's 1, and that's 2.
No good. What's up, Dominic? Thanks for stopping in and saying hi.
Dude, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly.
Vivas, 1 at second, double play.
Well, if he wouldn't have hit it down there so fast, we might have beat that out.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Max Clark.
We opened up a bunch of cards after we got off last night and bought a bunch at the store. Never did that. I just been accumulating these credits and things forever.
And he's out easily.
So we ended up getting, look at that new glove there. Well, new color. Dark brown and white. I've got an infielder's glove like that. It's pretty.
That you're going to be safe.
Dark brown and white. It's a nice combo.
Here's the catcher, DrDirtyBeard. This guy wanted the best contact
I got a pretty glove.
in the sport as
Heart of the
well.
hide.
Outstanding on the defensive end. Outside. And
I got mine
that is
stolen
ball one.
back in like early college or something out of my truck.
Outside corner.
I didn't have one forever. Went to school and grew up and didn't have a glove. I just bought one out of nowhere and got a good one. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna need a glove.
Foul ball there.
Eventually.
The 1-2.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
You need to make contact and get a hit, man.
Back here at PNC
All right, come on. We got to hit a homer for Ma.
And now the catcher
Mother's
comes
Day.
up to hit. DrDirtyBeard. And there's a ball.
There you go, Ma.
No doubt about it.
There you go, Ma.
Long gone.
Damn.
That'll fire up the dugout. His
that's
13th
cool.
home run of the season. It's 10-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog.
That's right.
Clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Dick punches all around. Doop. Dick punch.
With a low 90s fastball,
Look at that.
you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient,
Oof.
waited for it. It was like BP
Bomb.
all over again.
That one's for
When
Mom.
you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself
All right.
a little bit of breathing room. But you
Over
want to keep the
300
same
average for
mindset.
the game. Creeping it up. No, that homer was for Mom because those were Mother's Day bats. On the game, it was Mother's Day. Yeah, the pink bats. Yeah, so that home run was for Mom. We've got a pretty good in our 5-season career so far. We've got I know we've got some. I know we've had some luck on Mother's Day. I don't think so much Father's Day, but Mother's Day we
It's
have.
interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Get through.
Hard hit right side. Off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time.
Well, hello,
Great
Carter.
effort there.
Glad to have you in on the stream.
So 2 down. Isaac Paredes now. And the righty deals. Runner on the go. This ball's chopped to the
Go
ground.
3.
Riley fires to first, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. Popped up. Beard settles under it. One up, one down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the inning. Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Next offering is
Come
in
on,
for a
Blue.
strike.
outfielder's got some good opposite field power.
Come on,
what I like
Blue.
about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second.
Now that's
has
been called a
very
strike
good read
before.
and can determine
And the crowd
whether
thought
or
it
not
was.
He can score on that base hit.
And he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And they're all loaded up. So digging in, Akil Baddoo. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's always striking out,
Gotta give him
man.
a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he
Knocks it down. Oh, and on the play, a run comes in to score. And no throw for
Is
some
that a hit?
reason. As he reaches first, that's got to be an error.
No. It's a hard hit ball. What is it?
So up now for
Insane.
Chicago, Spencer Jones. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Cole Young now at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job
Just
of getting out
yelling.
of the jam.
Jake Fox next up for the Braves. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that ends the inning. High in the air, out to right.
Dang
And
it.
Acuna able to make the grab. Base is empty with 2.
Man, it's been a while since we haven't. I think it's the first time we've changed cameras.
DrDirtyBeard digs in now. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Ripped to short. Adames, the throw to first. That's the 3rd out. But now the Cubs catcher.
5-3,
DrDirtyBeard.
top of the 9th. Us. Oh.
That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch.
Triantos gets his lead at first, nobody out. That one pushed foul. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Pulls it in.
Good contact
That
on
swing
balls,
right there
just
tells
hitting
me
them
he's
right
seeing
at
the ball
people.
pretty well.
Beard did well enough for them.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad.
I expect
but
to make
nothing
larger
great either.
contributions than I did.
Line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 15.
DrDirtyBeard, the next Cub to hit. That one inside, and that's ball 1. And that's a little bit high. And at first, one away. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run.
Jeez. Buddy.
A gigantic blast. His 14th of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog.
Is that
We
bad,
knew
okay?
It wasn't coming back.
Dick punches.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Righty delivers. Swing and a ball popped up. Beard should have this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in Atlanta as we go
red
to the top
hue
of the
going on
fourth.
here.
Now for Chicago, DrDirtyBeard.
Oh.
Foul ball there.
What's up, Kai?
Pitch
Thanks for
misses,
dropping in.
And it's 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Acuna after it. He's got it. Well, there's 1-1.
Everyday dream. On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first.
Good
This was
pitch.
a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And the pitch. That
Oh,
one
too
hammered,
early.
but pulled foul. The Cubs trailing by 2 here in the second game of the series. Next offering is downstairs. Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man.
All right.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not
Look at
get
that.
over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it.
Dead
and
center.
got all of it.
That's a hell of a golf shot right there.
Here's the catcher to hit, DrDirtyBeard. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Gallegos, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. Looking to get the tying run on base. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul.
On the
Trying
nets.
to keep good speed off the bases.
Next pitch is outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Beard with a valiant job in defeat.
A valiant job.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
So up next, DrDirtyBeard. Slice down the right side. The 0-1. 0-1 there.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
3-2 on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole.
Ah, shit. Ah. I was already going.
To
Damn
second,
it.
and he's out. And that is that.
I was trying to time that movement. It's always the first one. Dumb.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the
Good
mound that you can win
timing,
this
just
battle.
missed it.
The Braves up by a run here in the third and final game of the series. That one ripped. Peterson going back.
A lot of warning track power tonight.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in.
Danny Jansen to hit here. The pitch. Puts one down in front of the plate. Tags the runner for one.
What's up, hi guys?
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Michael Harris will hit next.
0-4 them.
2 on, 2
We're just
out.
not having a good season.
Ground ball, base high. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
0-8, top of 7. Jeez.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, timing is the key.
Makes
to
it
great
rough
hitting,
out
and
here.
Right now, that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Good timing.
And it's fouled
just
away.
missed it.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Got a lot of armchair umpires in the
Misses. 2 and 2.
at the ballpark today.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Listen to him. Jeez.
In danger of losing the no-hitter here. And there's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And there are 2 down.
Man, are we about to get no hit?
Curtis Meade, the next Cub to hit. Runner on the go. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
So 2 on with 2 away. Dobbs picks up strikeout number 7. 1 down. And up next for Chicago.
Must be.
Beard. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Outside low. Now 1 and 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2 and 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
1 down, base is empty. And that's ball 4.
3 walks.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and
Took him out.
bags keep on coming. You down
Yeah, they got 1 hit. We got 1 hit.
with OBP booth?
Runner takes off. Ground ball, Austin Riley. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score.
Ground ball, and this should do it. On the first, ball game. And the Braves win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself
Great
a
question.
seat. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well.
Great
And these
question.
players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
No, we got up 4 ourselves. Yeah, I'm sure crazier things have happened, Lear. Sloppiest one-hitter ever. All right, back at Wrigley. Hey, you can call us hot if you want to, but I think we're kind of slumping a little bit.
And welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division
Nice
rivals.
7:05
It's the
p.m.
Pittsburgh
game.
Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Chris Singleton. 1 out, runner at second. DrDirtyBeard, the next Cub to hit. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off
Well, we're not in dead
struggles
last
is
in the
to get on board
division.
early. They've got
We're
a
a
guy in
game away,
scoring
though.
position.
Game and a
They've
half
gotta
out of
find a
dead
way here
last.
to get him in.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next pitch is outside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. The hitters count.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Young leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Got him swinging.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not.
Hey, Baby
ball.
Blue, we're doing good.
How
How about yourself?
His focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him
Hopefully
swinging.
super.
Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to Kirilov. That's the 3rd out.
Now batting, catcher, DrDirtyBeard.
Swings and sends a rocket
Hitting
to
them
right.
right at people, man.
Out number 2.
Three to nothing. Them. Bottom of the 6th. What are we gonna do?
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season
way
at a
under
stadium
that.
in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one missed. 1 down, base is empty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe and second with a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow depth. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and
0-2.
you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Oh,
Back to
boy.
right. Wilbur
Oh,
sizes this one up. He's got it. And that
Sounded
is out
good.
number 3.
Sounded real good.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the right fielder, Tom Wilburn. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Beard makes the play. Back here at Wrigley Field.
Bottom 9,
So
3-0.
now for Chicago, DrDirtyBeard. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead and count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there.
Son of a bitch with the warning track.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
Jesus.
3 runs on 2 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners.
Been on that damn thing all night.
DrDirtyBeard, the next Cub to hit.
You need to do some more bench press.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And another ball. The Pirates up by a run here in the 2nd game of the series. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the
TK, there's a lot of pitches that are called things that they should not be called.
That's in for a strike.
Which, it's always nice when it goes your way, but
Looks like they're trying
it's always a little more noticeable when it doesn't.
the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
In the air to left, down the line. Moving under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. Cubs leave 1, and it remains 1-0.
Pirates 1, us nothing. Beautiful night at Wrigley.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now number 17. First offering. Runner goes. Strike in there. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Ugh, why'd you swing at that?
2 quick outs, needed to get that 3rd one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Two outs. Got him looking for the K.
I don't know about that one. It always evens out. Your favor, their favor.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back.
I want to help him out.
2 on, 2 outs. Way outside, and it's 1-1. Right side, hard hit. On to first, and that is the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tom Wilburn. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're at the top half of the sixth. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out. Base is empty, one away. DrDirtyBeard, the next cup to hit.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
I was going to say, we're not 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Oh.
Just off the inside
Yeah.
corner. Now 1-2.
We got lucky
Trying
that
to
one.
keep good speed off the bases.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. In there safely.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Clifford. And that's ball 4.
The outside of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
That's to third. Whips it to Kirilov. That's the second out.
Let's go. How about a gapper?
You know you're doing
How about a
something
gapper?
right. Anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
Vivas. In plenty of time to first. Ends the inning after. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. 2 outs. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second.
Well, it's fast.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one.
Up next for the Pirates, Yorbit Vivas. This one in the air, right field. He's under it. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And here's the catcher.
5-4.
DrDirtyBeard, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Gets under it and pops it up. Kirilov in position. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Definitely one of the easiest saves you'll ever see. He only needed 2 pitches to get this one. Can be efficient, can attack the hitter. That's what the manager wants to see. That's what his teammates want to see. Nice W.
DrDirtyBeard, the next cup to hit. Fastball for a strike. Ball 1 there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Cubs on the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Now the number 2 hitter, Max Clark. Now a drag
getting
one,
that.
third base side.
It's taking all
Save
day,
at
man.
First, and an infield single keeps the inning going. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That one fouled off. Misses, and the count is 1-2.
It's a good take.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hey, what's up, Kevin? Thank you for stopping in.
Missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The next offering misses, and now 3-0. That's a strike. Swanson stands at second with 2 gone. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And a pitch. In the air, right field, on the move. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. DrDirtyBeard. Hammer, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Hey, what's up, Shy? Not much. How's things over there?
Good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Popped up. Vivas makes the grab, 1 away. And up next for Chicago, Akil Baddoo.
Kind of off to a mediocre start here.
Belton fires. In the air, right field. Flying after this one. And he can't make the play.
Go? What are you talking about, go?
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And
swing and a pop-up. He's under it. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Oh, very good. Very good. Who are you playing with?
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing
Sucks.
on it. Just got underneath it. Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final
I hope
out,
we
but
rebuild
extended his
really
role a little
well.
bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
In the offseason here, because we are garb.
First for the victorious Pirates, 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors.
DrDirtyBeard, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Way upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swanson leads off first with one away. And there's ball four.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Throw back in, holds the runner at third.
Got lucky there. Jeez, got in a clusterfuck with the joystick there.
High leverage spot right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to
Oh, there you go.
let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Free agency, huh?
Base hit.
Went to Houston.
Akil Baddoo.
We will be staying with the Cubs. Spoiler alert.
And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there. 2 outs, bases full. Here's the left fielder, Ryan Clifford. That's to third, and that chance handled. They take the force out to.
We love our
And welcome
Cubbies,
back to
man.
the ballpark.
No reason
As
to play
we
for
go
anyone else.
To the last of the third. Leading off, DrDirtyBeard.
Why would I do
There
that?
for a strike.
Best fans, best team, best ballpark, best atmosphere.
This one chopped up the middle. Abrams gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Foul ball there. Beard in his 5th season, 23 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next pitch is outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
No, I feel you.
Swanson
Yeah,
off the first with
I'm
2
content, you know.
away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Wilburn on his
We're
way
happy
in,
where we're at.
makes the grab on the run, and that is that.
No, I
First
get
and
it.
second,
I
one
get
out.
it.
DrDirtyBeard, the next
Venture
guy
out
to
a
hit.
little bit,
Outfield
away from the
playing
nest.
Very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
Woo! That left center out of the ballpark there.
Take blast.
There we go.
That's it. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
472.
Time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Chicago Beard. That was dumb. Dick punches all around. There we go. Yeah, you don't get one.
With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly.
Look at that.
And make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the
That's a nice
location
little view
or the
there.
velocity. He was all over that.
Oh yeah, out of here.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Just gotta go in and save and get back out there. What do we got? Stealing, speed, fielding, reaction. Who had the best
Welcome in,
intro?
everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. The north side
No,
of
AC,
Chicago.
we won't
John
be.
Shelby
We won't
and
get the
Chris
latest
Singleton. Here's the
or
shortstop
current
at
one
the
that's
plate.
out
Ignacio
until we
Alvarez.
retire our guy.
Runner on the goal, pitching for a strike.
And that won't be anytime soon, be it that we're only on season 5, but
base.
also won't be anytime soon because we're going to be playing Crimson Desert next Thursday, and that's going to be a very, very good long project.
Here's the catcher, DrDirtyBeard.
So who knows? I'm very on and off with this game. It's very much like my go-to baseball game, but it's also like a limbo game. So I'm in a game limbo right now. Not wanting to start anything story-wise, but also waiting for Crimson Desert to come out.
To tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And he walked him.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches.
Hey, what's up, young? Yeah, this screen name is rather old, and the beard has definitely been very dirty. It used to be like down to here.
Well, there you go, the RBI machine. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Nathan Martorella. And a pitch. And a pop-up, right side.
Is it you? Is it me?
Nabs it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. DrDirtyBeard. Here comes a pitch.
Ooh, God, you just want to send that into the stratosphere. Lob it in there like that.
And ball one. That one almost got him. Straighten him up.
Gonna be jawing at him. Maybe not.
Here's a swing. And
Yeah, fuck you.
And he knew it. A gigantic blast. His 17th of the year. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
.117 off the bat.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Look at that ball. Just fly.
So 2 down. Nick York next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 as he reached on it. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Go to second. And that'll end the inning.
The catcher.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to him. DrDirtyBeard. Smith Schaub back to work. Outside low. 1-0. Beard measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and a 4-time MVP, one of the faces of the league. And another ball.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
We should not have swung at that.
Slings to first, gets the catcher by a step.
We get
All right, here's a fun fact.
very
Wrigley
selfish.
Field opened up in 1914, but they
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
And
Once
cocky,
the
and
base is empty.
yeah, it happens.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
We should bench him the next game for not doing what he should have done, but we're not.
He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
0-1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
No, it's not. We're always good for a few of those.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
1-1.
And another ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
108 off the bat.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say,
runner on the goal. Swings through it for the K. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And in scoring position with 2 away. Akil Baddoo, the next to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Jamie, we made the switch years ago because we got bored with the other one, and I wanted to make it look more like the TV and try something different, and we did. So I got a camera for lefties and righties.
Together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
But some repetition, getting used to the timing, and then getting familiar and getting plenty of, reps in with pitches. Being able to tell what's going to be a ball or strike, and then breaking ball, fastballs. So that was our lefty, so that we got our righty here. And you can see the grip of the ball, but you got to not look at it. So just throwing that out there and throw that disclaimer in. But I also feel like there is a familiarity from watching it on the TV to this, so I do feel like I can tell balls and strikes better than the other one, which I didn't have really a problem with the other one anyway before I made the switch. But it does feel like you can, especially close ones, you can feel like you can lay off a little easier.
Triantos leads off first with 1 away. Now a fly ball to right center. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 down. And we're back. Here's the power hitting.
0-2, bottom third, us.
And there's a ball.
Oh my God, what are you doing with that? Jamie, I've always, no PCI. Even before that was a thing, wasn't even a thing for me, so I just play what I've always played ever since I was little, and it was been able to career modes, and this is it. This is all I play on these sports games.
Beard measures 6 feet even, a career batting average over 350.
We're not taking the first pitch.
He was selected for the All-Star game last year.
We'll do 1 power swing. All right, we're done. We don't power swing, we just do the normal. We do just fine with that too.
2 outs. Strike 2.
The hitter
sometimes it wouldn't seem we did. We do, but
if I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
We do.
That misses, and it's 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies over to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Back here at the friendly confines, bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, DrDirtyBeard. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, that'll make
yes, it is.
As a hitter right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The 1-2. Runner on the move. Ground ball left side. No chance.
I was going to stay out of that double play.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Now it's the right fielder, Akil Baddoo. And it's second.
I love his name, but man, he sucks.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus. And he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Jamie, I chose who I go to.
All these on the run, throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series. So you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for game 3 that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position.
Digging in, DrDirtyBeard. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. That one is absolutely belted.
Nice. There we go.
His 18th home run of the season. It's 1-1.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. When a guy's got
Right at you.
fastball, you can't overswing.
Blink.
All you've got to do is get the bat.
Now batting, catcher, DrDirtyBeard.
First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
Good timing, just nicked it.
He goes down looking. Nothing happening there.
That was not a
They
strike.
lead it 2-1.
And it was a slider too, so it was coming from the inside, even more in the inside to where it landed. Damn, Blue.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Willie Adames stands in.
That was really bad.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And now the DH, Nick York. 1 out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
You coming?
Round
Yep.
3rd, headed for the plate. The relay. The tag out.
4-4, bottom 5.
Speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And delivers outside. Beard measures 6 feet even, a career batting average over 350, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a line drive.
Perfect,
Down
perfect.
into center field, and that keeps the inning alive. Isaac Paredes now. Runner on the go. Hard ground ball, base now. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel.
Akil Baddoo.
And just hope it finds a hole. A chance now to take the
Love
lead.
the name.
At this point in the game,
Don't love
that
the
could be a
production,
deciding
though.
run.
Got him swinging. 1 down, runner at first. Here's the catcher, DrDirtyBeard. He's already homered in this game.
Yes, he has.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
tied at 4.
Oh my God.
Foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Isaac Paredes in the on-deck circle. In the air out to center. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs. No outs. Runner at first. Willie Adames. Next up for the Braves.
You going?
Pitch.
No.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So digging in, Jake Fox. Right-hander kicks, deals. Trying to move him over here. Sends it to Flores, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
Well, just doing his part right there.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Now they're winning 6-5, bottom of the 9th.
Get that tying run on base. But
Boy,
because
we
of the
suck,
power,
man.
You want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Swing and a ball popped up. Albies under it. Calls it in, 2 away. Beard played well, but couldn't lift the team to
Man.
a win. Collected a couple of hits. One
We
of them
are
left the yard.
struggling.
No question that he delivered at the
Team
dish
is
for
garbage this year. Garbage. I hope we rebuild like a champ. I really do. Hello, and I cannot read your name. But thanks for stopping in. I don't even know where to start with that. I don't know what that sounds like or anything.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The
The
Show
most
has
boring
action
place
out
to
of the
watch
NL
a baseball
Central.
game.
DrDirtyBeard, the next Cub to hit. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner. Which means he was named the best. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Isaac Paredes now.
Make them pay for that.
Here comes the pitch. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk, and you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
Base hit, 1 run in already. In there safely. It's 3-zip.
Nicely done. Brings home 2.
6-0 Cubs. Grand slam, you bet.
That one's in there, 0-1.
So don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up
Oh,
in the zone. Look for a mistake
that's
down
ugly.
around the knees to be effective.
First
Don't
down.
do
At
that,
third,
man. What are you
Triantos.
doing?
At second, Young. On at first with 2 down. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And another ball.
Well, we might not get the grand slam now because we're going contact swing all the way with 2 strikes. Good timing.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 8-0.
Breadwinner, it is a road to the show with a camera angle that you've never seen before.
But he got the job done right there.
Or I shouldn't
And
assume.
up next for Chicago,
Most people.
Isaac Paredes.
Especially from what they tell me. have never seen before
Dealing with a great
or used
two-strike
before.
hitter right here. The
Ale, I
strikeout
appreciate
is
you
not
over there. Thank you for that follow.
Center field. Carlson under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. As we go to the top of the 4th. So up now for Chicago, DrDirtyBeard.
Boo the hell out of me.
The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game.
Yeah, no grand slam there that
Thanks in
time.
large part to 4 hits.
We'll
with
have
runners in
another
scoring
opportunity.
position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
And another ball. Inside ball 4.
Take your bait.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Runner takes off, and he walked him on 4 pitches.
Boo, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
We're going to try, Brad.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could throw one. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 9-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed him.
Joshua Baez.
What's up, you know? You know.
2 on, 2 outs. Hit hard, that
Oh, we're about to. Oh, didn't want to run there.
gets through. So it'll be bases loaded.
Boy, that was a hard throw to
and
the
2
cutoff man.
So digging in, DrDirtyBeard. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. And a foul ball. Kerstead, the lead runner out at second. Young at first, 2 out of the inning.
What are you doing? There you go.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Kerstead around third. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2.
Why
now
can't we
on
do
the
this
night.
every day,
And
guys?
just a
10-3?
home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
No, we're just catcher.
That one is lifted in the air.
You're scoring.
I don't know if we picked a backup position.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 out, base is empty.
Can you
Here's
pick a
Nolan
backup
Gorman.
position? I think you can,
1
right?
down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Takes it in for the out. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind
You know
of
you like that
deficit,
dark brown
they're
and
right
white
at the
glove
top of the
there.
list. Runner at first with 2 away. DrDirtyBeard, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
We usually, yeah, no.
That one is
1-1.
upstairs.
We've got a while to go with this guy, and we've always just played catcher. That's what we played growing up. Hey, what's up, Bregman? Sorry if that's been up there for a while.
And it's 2-1. Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
OP? What do you mean OP? Our stats are amazing.
That one misses. And now 3-1.
3-1.
Amazing. What are you doing?
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 on the way. And he walked him.
Take your bait.
Not what he wanted to
Brad,
do
the
right
game
there.
is
Keeps this inning
MLB
alive,
The Show
puts a runner in
24.
scoring position, and a chance for this
And
offense to
the
add on
year
to the
that
lead.
we're playing here is
Next will be the
2029
cleanup hitter.
in our
Isaac
career.
Paredes.
Bregman?
Cubs up big in this one.
Ah,
Here in game
thanks for the
1 of this
compliment.
3-game set.
No, I mean we work on our stats, we get them up, and then
Caught
there's also these perks
And that is the
and
end.
attribute boosts that you
Cubs
can
trade
get.
a couple, but they still lead by 7.
And we also play every single game, so we've got a lot of opportunity to get our stats up and everything too. But yeah, we're
2
juiced.
outs, nobody on. And
We don't
next
mess
for the
around.
Cubs, DrDirtyBeard. That one ripped.
That was for you, Bregman.
Way back there. And it is gone.
Yeah.
That one felt good. It's 12-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games.
Plus,
now.
I think this view helps. I feel like I hit quite a bit better with this view than the other, to be honest with you.
First and second, 2 down.
Felt that from the get-go.
Here's Royce Lewis.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game, swinging the bats.
Just
scoring
good,
runs,
man, just good.
Aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish.
Now, don't get me
Nice
wrong.
win
I mean,
today.
shoot, man, we getting slumps. We're kind of coming out of one right now.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and
All of last night and good portion of today here.
paid attention.
Weak ground balls, miss, just not good. Not our typical.
At the plate, DrDirtyBeard.
But
So
now we're
we'll see
showing
what the former
quite a bit of
batting champ can
patience.
do here, Chris.
Doing some better pitch selection. Making them pitch to us more. Sometimes you wouldn't think that'd be the
Hitter's
case.
got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right
95.
side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Good eye in that spot.
Woo!
Base hit. Headed for the plate. Throws to second. Caught the rundown now. And they
Oh, no,
score
no, no, no.
as they take a 1-0 lead.
You dumbass.
They get the tag on him, and that's
We're on
the
veteran,
second out.
Debo.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
Look at that.
A gigantic blast. Home run number
We were
20
doing that.
on
What
the
was it? The
year.
one that
It's
fluctuates?
4-0.
And I didn't
That's
even
his
realize
third
I
straight
was
game
on
with a
it.
homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire.
Adaptive
bro. These
hitting,
kinds
is
of
that what it
streaks
is?
just don't come around too
That shit's
often.
obnoxious. Like, I would do good and I would streak, and then it would be like on the all-star setting, and it would just be like the dude just wouldn't hit anything. Like, why am I missing so much or not hitting anything?
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do
I didn't even
damage.
realize
think
it.
he
I
had
was
his
playing with
sights
it for a
set on
while.
that pitch. He went and got it.
And I was like, oh, this is fucking dumb.
Doc.
What the hell are we
He's
doing?
so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Oh, my God.
Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And that one is inside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
All loaded up here in the second game of the series.
That was a good pitch. That looked like it was going outside, and then it just cut right back to the center of the plate.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly rule call. Back here at St. Louis, bottom of the inning. Now here is David Fry. And he drops it down the third baseline. Sends it to Flores. And one gone to the fourth as they get. Here's the catcher, DrDirtyBeard.
5 to 10,
He's
top of the
homered in
seventh,
this game.
St. Louis.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Estevez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. One down, base is empty.
Oh,
Fastball
nice
for a strike.
pitch. Nice pitch.
And now it's 1-2. Clobber to right field, way back, gone.
Oppo bomb. Those are so sexy, man. So sexy.
Another homer. His
Oppo
second home run
bombs.
of the game, and they close the gap. It's 10-6.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Salute.
This is Dylan Carlson. Baez, the runner at second with one away. Hammer, base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good time.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hey, that ball was hit hard.
Yeah, I'd say
Here's
we're
the left
gelling
fielder,
now.
Ryan Clifford. Ground ball.
Damn.
Two. There's one. Out with the pitcher covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Listen, when you're down by 5, you know you have an opportunity to get back.
7 to 13.
You're just going to have to keep that other team from increasing that lead to perhaps 10. They did
7
just
for
that.
8
Both sides of the ball. Excellent job
in the
to get the ball
series.
in.
2 hours and 57 minutes.
We went 12 and 13 one series. 12
Now,
and 13
here
in
is
one series.
DrDirtyBeard.
Oh
Where'd
my.
that last pitch
Yeah.
miss?
Where did that miss?
Change up away. He
I mean, I'm
needs
not-
the ball on the ground.
I'm good.
Double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying on that
Man,
pitch.
Herpy, I'd be mad. His last name Herpy? It's got to be Cooper Herpy.
Wouldn't chase that time.
He most likely got made fun of most of his life. Probably still to this day.
Double play ball to second. Over to Cruz. There's one. And that's two. Here's Royce Lewis. The pitch. Hard liner. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Applies the tag. And they get two. Double play. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And fouled off. At the belt and fires.
Oh
And the
my.
count, 1-2.
Good timing as well. Just missed it.
And he deals.
Oh.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one the other way.
That was
And
pretty.
That's a fair ball. One runs in. A second scores as well. And they lead by 2. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
On the ground, Gorman. All right, throw to first.
You're up.
That ends the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Beck. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
Oh.
Good bat, roller to first. Goes to second, safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield
Base
single,
hit.
and now he's on base to possibly do some damage.
Man,
I
2 to
love
11
seeing
St.
guys
Louis?
like this can do
Jeez.
to disrupt the game once they get
Kicking
in a
our
position to do
ass,
so.
man.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. One down. Curtis Mead, the next Cub to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground
Oh
ball,
man, that's
double
quite the
play
discrepancy between the
opportunity
lefties
here.
and
You've got
righties.
to lay off
3-something
pitches down in the
lefties,
zone.
108
Right there, swinging at
righties.
that pitch, that's a no-no.
Gorman slings to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Now the Cubs catcher, DrDirtyBeard. He's a guy who does it all. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
One down, base is empty. Lifted to left.
Oh,
center.
my.
Way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. That's his 4th home run of the series.
Looks like we got a new manager.
It's 15-5.
He hasn't had me in his office to talk about anything.
His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's
Who is that guy?
absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly. I'd say this team really needed to win this game today.
Man, 15-5.
To win the series, which is
Dominated.
great. But when you go on the road in the
10
next
for 12,
series, going
4
to some
homers, 11
hostile
ribbies
territory,
in the
you wanna have
series.
a lot of confidence. And
That's
you wanna
pretty
be
good.
feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as.
Oh, there you are. Griff. Did you cut your beard? $435 this month. Yeah, we're having a solid month. All right, let's get back out there and let's get more than what you're worth. Or, I'm sorry. Let's get more out of you than what we're paying you. That's what we meant to say. Up to 330. There we go. Cranking now.
Two outs, bases empty. DrDirtyBeard getting ready to hit. That one ripped.
Just gonna leave it out there like that.
Off the wall. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
You're scoring, you're scoring.
Kramer makes the grab, and that is that. This is Bryce Terang. The pitch. Hit hard, that gets through. Around third. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Runner at first with 2 away. Francisco Lindor up now for the Brewers. The switch hitter batting right. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
It really doesn't matter what the situation is.
First pitch. Just
Why is the other
misses.
pitcher out so early? 0-1. Them. Get hurt?
Swung on, belted. That one is back. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Now around second, going for third. The relay, he's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Isaac Paredes now. Kicks and deals. In the air, right field. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They don't come much closer. Back here at American Family Field. And now the DH, number 90. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Beard takes it in for the out.
Oh my. Okay.
Base hit. One run is in. Fires it to the plate. Save. It's 3-1.
Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
First and second, no outs. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Isaac Paredes. Grounder might be 2. The throw to second is offline. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Now it's the right fielder, Akil Baddoo. 2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Ryan Clifford, the next Cub. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Now it's the DH, Nick Gonzalez.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 1. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Riley Adams. Swing and a pop-up. Beard settles under this one. Brings it in. Then there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
One down. And next for the Cubs, DrDirtyBeard. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him to cycle.
Can we get a
First
cycle?
offering is fouled off. Cabrera, the tall righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. And now it's even up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss for the
Dang it.
strikeout. Adams down to first, out on the drop third strike, two gone.
No, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Right-handed reliever. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Brings it in. And there's two down. So two in scoring position with one out. Next is the designated hitter. 2 on, 1 out. In the air. Out towards left center. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third.
You see that fool celebrating?
The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he's out of the plate, and that's a double play. 11th inning set to get underway. So up now for Chicago, DrDirtyBeard.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle.
Archer, I appreciate you on that follow.
And that one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field
Thank you
power.
very much.
What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base.
All right.
Hit.
Quick way to see the door.
Kicks and fires.
Ah, no. Get out of here. Get out of here. Cycle, baby. There we go, motherfucker.
He circles the bases. His 23rd of the year.
There
They
we
add a
go.
couple more. It's 5-3. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
Yeah, you're a little sour about that, ain't you?
Beard really stood out in this win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
62 RBIs. Got a cycle. Very, very good. Oh, Najee, nah, it's not on the radar. It's free. Are you talking about 2K or EA? I'm not going to play either, but 2K is free game of the month right now on PlayStation Plus. Thank you.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error.
DrDirtyBeard, the next Cub to hit.
The catcher, DrDirtyBeard.
Oh, Najee, God, that'd need to be a number of rounds to even like get the rust off, I think. But yeah, not on the radar. We're playing. We're kind of in game limbo right now. I want to kind of chip away at this, but we're going to be playing Crimson Desert on the 19th. And that's going to go for a good long while, too. That's going to be a massive project, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Great deception with the changeup there, and it's all about arm speed. If that arm speed can look just like the fastball, a lot of times you'll get that hitter to swing and miss.
That one misses, and the count's full.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Man at first, Isaac Paredes now.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Runner takes off, bounce to the left side. Jump throw to first, and he beats it.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they strand. Brett Beatty, the next to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And safe.
Oh, we're not throwing anyone out here.
Nice lead and a nice lead.
What is going on with the arm?
Misses outside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Hot shot to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Ain't they even kind of all over the place
Isaac Paredes
with their
next
fielding?
Cub to hit.
0-2. It's going to be a strikeout.
Out to short. Lindor. They limit the damage here. Swings and misses.
Nice pitch.
And it's 0-1.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
And now, Isaac Paredes. Right-hander kick steals. On the ground, a second, might be 2.
Oh!
Behind the back. Plenty of time at first.
That was pretty.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quick.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Ball to strike.
Hey, Najee, yeah, we've been doing it for a long time.
Down the line, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw.
Just wanted something that looked a little more like the TV. Got bored with the other one.
Right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe.
DrDirtyBeard, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2.
Oh, that high heat. Yeah.
No ball, 1 strike.
Sometimes I can't help myself.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series.
Oh,
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Throws him with the heater at the knee.
nice pitch.
Brett Beatty up now for the Brewers. This one in the air. Beard brings it in for the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Now the Cubs catcher, DrDirtyBeard. The wind of the pitch. And there's a strike on the
nice
outside.
pitch.
Cabrera measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Not helping our cause.
The hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Just spit on it. It sounded dirty.
Stays alive.
Say spin or
Fights it off,
spit.
you'll see
I'm just going to
another.
say spit.
Out to short.
Yeah.
Oh, great stop. The throw. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Isaac Paredes.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Runner on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That's towards center. Chorio should have this one. Nabs it. Runner tags it second. And he's in safely.
Scoring?
With 1 out.
What are you talking about?
Runner at third with 1 gone. And up next for Chicago, Akil Baddoo. Cuts out and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now the DH, Nick Gonzalez. 2 outs. On the ground to the left. Sends it across the first. And that is that. Cubs lead. Beard managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs, 9 hits.
Roof open. All right.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Good timing, too.
Yelich sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Isaac.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. The top hitter in the National League entering the day. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. And here it comes. Bunting for a hit. Throws to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Triantos around third. The throw in. He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. 0-1 now. Out to short.
Oh, what the f you doing? Come on, dude. What are you doing?
And they got it.
Why weren't you running?
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder.
And then why'd you go back for a second? I didn't push back. I pushed up.
Just missed.
Supposed to take off a little earlier than that. Whatever.
To the left side, but it
Wasn't
is
slow
well
enough. We
fouled.
could have made it.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Yelich makes the catch, inning over. And in scoring position with 2 away. Now, Riley Adams. Man at second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. DrDirtyBeard digs in now. 1 for 3. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mitchell settles underneath it. Makes the catch.
Sack fly.
Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly.
Can't get any more of a sack than that.
So up now for Chicago, DrDirtyBeard. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a ball.
For example.
Towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around third.
Shit!
He'll score easily, and they're up by 3.
I wasn't pushing up
His mechanics hits against a firm front side
or holding up through the bag. God,
carry through the middle of the field.
that was an easy triple.
The next cup to hit. Man at second. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. Akil Baddoo, the next cup to hit. The 0-2. There's a swing and it's
Very good, Akil Baddoo.
back, gone. He hammers one out to right. Home run number 5 on the season. 1 out, bases loaded. DrDirtyBeard, the next cup to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Tapped at the plate, but
In the
it's a
world,
foul
you
ball.
mean?
Bases loaded, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th.
Oh my, good pitch.
0-2.
And that's outside.
That was going to be a bit more inside than it was. That's okay.
Win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown.
It is what it is.
Field goals. Want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one, and get another W.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes.
Did I say 4 hours?
DrDirtyBeard, the next cup to hit. And there's a foul ball.
High heat. Sometimes we can't help ourselves.
0-1 down. And a foul ball. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him.
Yeah, 0-2, and you hit me.
So first and second with 1 man
idiot.
gone. And now Ryan Clifford. That's to third. Off balance feet. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a foul ball. Peterson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The pitch. And ball 1.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Check swing. He held up. 2-2.
Doesn't look like I held up.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. one almost got him. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Bad.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Kicks and deals. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. 1st and 2nd, 1 out. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Ryan Clifford. Here's a 1-1. Out towards right center field. Chourio moving under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down. Down the third baseman, Curtis Mead. That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple. And we are still scoreless. Now the left fielder, Sal Fraley. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw, safe. Siggy, he definitely showed up. So 1st and 2nd with 1 gone. Brett Beatty up now for the Brewers. Line drive, base hit. Here comes the throw.
I don't think so.
Safe. He beats his man. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Just so sound.
High fly ball, right field.
There you
This
go.
could go the distance. Home run. He powers that one out of here. His 2nd homer this series, and now they're out front. It's 3-1. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Brett Beatty will hit next. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. DrDirtyBeard. Getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And there's the strike.
1-1.
Trying to hold a 1-run
Early.
lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Just early.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just early.
Outside low. 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is down low. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
And the pitch. That one the other way. Lindor. Off balance feet. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That play won't be trending on.
I guess we'll go sit down then.
Intentional walk here with 2
Oh, you
out. They set
bitch.
up a force at any base to end the inning. Ryan Clifford, the next Cub to hit.
Clearly didn't want to mess with them right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers
Make
game.
him pay, Ryan.
2 on, 2 outs. Hit in the air, left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And here's the catcher, DrDirtyBeard. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Ball one there.
When you have
1-0.
a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Check swing, no appeal, and it's 2-0. And another ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
Here's a 3-0. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
Picks himself up an RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And
well, this is the perfect way to finish up a road trip, a sweep in this series before heading back home. This is a team that's got things rolling, and when you get it rolling on the road.
Look at that. On base every time. All right, y'all. That's going to do it for us. And we'll be back again tomorrow. Got that batting average up well over 340. Yeah, I'd say we're back on track out of that slump. Horrible first month. Good Lord, horrible first month. All right. See you guys next time. Dr. Dirty Beard, signing off.